Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello my dear students, welcome to economics online classes. The previous class we had discussed regarding the role of education in human capital formation. So let us look at the problems of human capital formation. Human capital formation is required for the country's prosperity, increasing nation's income, overall economic growth, development and prosperity and economic growth of the country. As we said, overall advancement of the country, it is required, human capital formation is essential. But there are some problems prevailed behind the human capital formation. ಮಾನವ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ಕ್ರೋಢೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೌದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿದೆ, ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೋಣ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಬೈ ದ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, it is because of high growth rate of population. As we know that population increasing day by day, it is because of lack of birth control measures, it is because of some blind beliefs, or India is a traditionally and culturally rich heritage country. So it is because of several reasons population increasing day by day. So it is because of high growth rate of population. So as we said, population is an asset because human resource, human capital. But overgrowth rate of population reduces the human capital formation. If the population growth rate increases, it is difficult to feed the overpopulation. Difficult to overcome from the problem of poverty arises. Poverty, illiteracy, unemployment, underemployment, lack of job opportunities, everything arises that led to the lack of efficiency among the people. Low level of economic participation occurs, it is because of high growth rate of population. High growth rate of population is one of the major problem to whatever we can say accumulate the people together, human capital formation. So giving them health, education, then basic needs, food, cloth, shelter, everything is difficult. So feeding the overpopulation is too much difficult, thus creates a huge problem called problem of human capital formation. Next one is migration. So whatever those who were good educated people, highly educated people, doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, they were going to serve in the other countries. Brain drain happens here. Pratibha palayana anta heltivi. They studying in our country and giving service to the other country. It is because of lack of job opportunities in India, lack of good salary in India, lack of recognition in India. To maintain the stated standard of living and economic efficiency, people migrate from one place to other place. Educated people migration is more than the other uneducated people migration. Thus migration is one of the reason for the problem of human capital formation. So those who well educated, they turn their attention to give service to the other countries. It is because of good opportunities and facilities attract them towards their countries instead of India. They serve to the other countries. So migration and brain drain is also one of the reason. Brain drain, pratibha palayana anta helteve. Those who studying here and they were giving service to other countries. That is also one of the reason for lack of human capital formation in India. Next one is poverty. As we know that poverty is the base cause for all other problems. Thus, due to the poverty or due to the lack of good conditions, so this poverty reduces the efficiency, human efficiency to work. So that if the efficiency reduces, poverty is reason for all other problems. All other problems taken birth from the poverty. Poverty leads to illiteracy. People were unable to send their children to school. Poverty, lack of good food, unable to take the food, cloth and shelter. That hunger and starvation lead to ill health, lack of proper housing facilities, lack of income. Everything occurs, it is because of poverty. Everything led to unemployment, underemployment, disguised unemployment, of even some many causes. It is because of poverty. It reduces the efficiency. If the efficiency reduces, productivity reduces, per capita income reduces, thus GDP growth rate reduces, overall country's development reduces. Thus human capital formation also become very difficult with the problem of poverty. This eradication of poverty will lead to the creation of human capital. Lack of proper manpower planning in India. Manpower planning is required. So how to utilize the capacity of individual in the right manner? So we are giving the education for all, same education, but individual differences are there. Thinking capacity different, capacity to work is different, whatever the working field is different. Education should be given according to the choice based education. The upcoming education system is choice based education system. That's very good. So that will lead to the human capital formation. Lack of proper manpower planning is also one of the reason for the lack of human capital formation. Low level of academic standards. Education, I said. So low level of education first. History, whatever we studied from the whatever independence, now also we are studying the same thing. European history, that history, this history, we are studying. Why that is needed? We need to increase our productivity, nation's income and standard. We should study the economic history of India. So, or other countries. Just studying the wars and all, nothing use. So, some morality and all we can see, but nothing we can study. Low standard of academics means low education system prevailing in India is one of the reasons for lack of human capital formation. This rise to the problem of human capital formation. So, by all these is together called as inefficient system in India. Overall system is inefficient. So, corrupt system we can see everywhere influence. Everywhere we can see the corrupt system that reduces the efficiency of human beings. Those who right to do the work, they were unable to get the work. Those who were unfit for the work, they can work in that particular place. That is big problem of human capital formation in India. Next is differences between human capital and human development. For the human development or manpower planning, human capital is required. How to develop? What are the differences we should see? First main differences between human capital and human development is human capital considers education and health as a mean to increase labor productivity. Labor productivity. Education and health were given importance. It considers education and health as a means to increase labor productivity. Labor productivity can be increased only with the help of education and health. They are the means way to achieve the productivity. Thus, labor capacity or human capacity utilized only with the good education and good health conditions. Human development means it is a process of expansion of the capabilities of human beings. Already human capacity is there, expanding that is said to be the human development through the education. Process of expansion of the capability. ಇದ್ದದ್ದನ್ನೇ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸುವುದನ್ನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. Then human capital means it relates to human feelings and also human beings as a means to and it understands the human feelings and human beings are said to be the end. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೂಲ ಯಾರು? ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಬ್ರಾಡರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ನ್ಯಾರೋ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ and education is a means to achieve the ends. Human development possible only through the education. Only through the education. Thus, education is a means. Here, human beings are the means to ends. Here, education is essential to develop as a human capital. Human beings, after getting the education, after their development, they comes as a human capital. So, education is means to achieve the human capital. Human capital are they themselves, human beings are ends. Investment on education and health is unproductive. Here no need of investment on education and health, because already they done that. They are human capital. They are having the capacity to build a nation. Thus, overall development of human capital as a human resource. Human development means overall development of human beings and becoming a human capital as a human resource. Thus, this is about the difference between human capital and human development. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.